Are you ready to awaken, heal, and align with your highest self? I'm Heather Len, founder of Heart Alchemy Wellness, a spiritual life coach, certified Ayurvedic nutritionist, QHHT practitioner, and 300-hour YTT yoga instructor. I've dedicated my journey to guiding others through deep transformations through shadow work and energetic healing. Through Chakra Wave Tuning and trauma-informed sound therapy, I help you unlock your inner wisdom, balance your energy, and step into your true power. Whether through one-on-one sessions or through our immersive retreats, I'm here to support your path to wholeness. Join me on this journey of self-discovery and healing. It's time to reclaim your power, awaken your heart, and step into the life you were meant to live. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Coach Heather Len here with Heart Alchemy Wellness. I hope you guys are feeling well and smelling well. Welcome to Daily Vibes with Heather Len. My camera got disshuffled right before I went live. I apologize. Okay, so we're just going to dive right in, guys. It is hump day, middle of the week. So guess what? Time to take inventory of all the beautiful things that have happened. And it is also time to let go of all the things that have not served us this week. And let's be honest, a lot of things, let's be honest, stress, anxiety, people pleasing, any of that stuff that we've had to do, let's just let that ish go. So we're going to start off with cleansing our energy space. We're going to dive right into our daily oracle. We're going to dive into our energy release practice. And then if we have time, we're going to do a little bit of breath work. So without further ado, let's dive right in. So what I would like you to do as I'm cleansing the energy, I want you to take deep breaths in. And what I would like you to do is visualize love, light, and any things that you're grateful for. As you're breathing out, you are going to breathe out all that ish that is stuck right here that is keeping you from being your highest self for today. Remember, we live in the moment. We live in the present moment, which is why we do this every morning. What that does is that brings us into the present moment. That allows us to set an intention for today, which is what we're going to do. And then we're going to shine our light out in the world. And we are going to be manifestors, generators, reflectors, and projectors like we're supposed to by design. So let's do this. We're going to be breathing in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay. So let's just go ahead and take a moment for ourselves. We're going to set an intention for today. Something that we're trying to cultivate, something that we're trying to bring more of into our life. So for me, I am going to use courage. Courage is something that I feel that I need more of right now. There's a lot of change. There's a lot of moving components. And it is time for me to have enough courage to just stay patient and sit in the moment so that I can, resolve some of the, lessons that I was supposed to be, wrapping up during this life cycle. And the beautiful thing is I did just go through a gnarly transit, in which it wasn't that bad. But it was teaching me how to release the things that no longer serve me. And the sad part is there was a lot of things that weren't serving me. So I had a lot of work to do. Another thing is a lot of us, sometimes we're afraid to do the shadow work. We're afraid to do the trauma work. And that's why I created the heart activation massage technique. That is designed to help open up. It's basically a somatic release designed to pinpoint and stimulate specific regions of your body to help promote natural healing. Okay? It's a lot different than going in and sitting in with a counselor and you got to go spill all the beans and then relive it all and then try to go in and walk away with all the emotions that you still have after your hour. Okay, this technique is designed to clear and eliminate the blockages in an effective, easy way to where you don't have to relive experiences. Now, I do some trauma work where you can do, where we go in and we go back in and capture fragmentation aspects of yourself. So there is a lot of things that I can do and my life coaching certification and my NLP and my minor in psychology. I know enough to help individuals. And I do know that most of us don't even want to go talk to anyone. So that's where I come into play. And you don't even have to talk about it. And then the Shakti activation is the more advanced of the heart activation. I have come to the firm decision that I will not give anyone a Shakti activation massage until they've had the heart activation massage at least 3 times, because this technique is so powerful. And what I don't want to do is open doors and gateways that aren't ready to be open. So little baby steps. And remember, I told you guys, I go through the back door versus the front door. The back door is much easier. The ego is not there. The subconscious is not usually triggered. And that is where your body can really go into the parasympathetic system, the rest, breath, and regenerate state, so that you can find real answers. And that's why this technique is so powerful, because it allows you a little bit of touch therapy. You get cupping, you get scraping so that release the toxins. We're going to do sound frequencies so that we can rebalance and harmonize your chakra system or your auric field. There's so much for reflexology, because there are certain pressure points on your feet that really stimulate healing. And then there is face yoga, which there again are particular pressure points or acupressure points that I stimulate on your face that allow for energy to escape, release in a healthy, effective, efficient way. Most people are like, Heather, where were you before I got here? Well, I've been here. My voice has been trapped inside your poor girl's body because I didn't know who I was. So if I didn't go through burning my business down and I didn't go through the phases of going through several changes, I wouldn't be here, to be honest. And I wouldn't be here because I wouldn't have had a need to heal myself. All right. So with that said, let's get started. Let's see what the energy is. I'm so happy. Beginning of next month, I'm gonna be Bella. Stop, girl. We can't do this every day, baby. It ain't it. Ooh, sea opal, yin and yang, number 31, and I'm gonna show you guys this. Number 31. Look how pretty. Sea opal. Gosh, and she has great eyes. And I'm going to be doing a masterclass on the spiritual meaning of eye colors. And there's another one that's coming up that is going to be Qigong. And we are going to help create, stimulate, and release practice for individuals with poor eyesight. So we're going to do this together. All right. Hey, y'all, I am not guilty, and I don't even feel ashamed. I know I am not a perfect human. I am perfectly imperfect, stitched up one thread at a time. And, it's all good. but I'm together. Okay, so I'm going to read the booklet. Everyone knows that I always like to read the booklet because there's always some insight that your guides, ancestors, angels are going to have for you. So there's always some valuable knowledge and hidden insights that you need to hear. And this is for the collective. So if there's something that resonates with you, please take that with you. If there is something that does not resonate with you, please just let that pass through. How I was is not who I am. The element of then have been crafted, shaped, and merged into the idea now. No longer divided, but fused into an automatic whole. My beauty and charm are undisputed. It took some work to get here, but I am home, at peace and complete, as are you. Did I just not say I was stitched beautifully, divinely stitched, little by little, all of my wounding, and that I am perfectly imperfect? Thank you. Sea opal is not a gem, but a man-made opalized glass. It includes the inset because of its ethereal appearance and healing properties. Made of dolomite, quartz, and fluorite, this stone is mostly transparent but contains a milky streaks. Sea opal is available. Bella, knock it off, babe! Come on! Don't make me put you in your timeout spot, baby. Come on. Sea opal is available in pale turquoise and ultramarine blue and seems to almost glow. When held up to the light, it is amber reflection. Sea opal works best in the crown and the third eye chakra. It represents the astrological sign of Cancer and the elements of water. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe that we have this in Lake Erie and that it does glow. Pretty sure. So sometimes known as the merchant stone, sea opal is believed to bring financial success in business. Despite being synthetic, sea opal has such a beauty that stimulates the third eye and helps with meditation. When we admire this attractive stone, we project positive vibrations toward it as they are easily absorbed, right? We are putting the energy into it, our positive energy into it, and using that energy to our advantage. The most powerful quality of a sea stone is its ability to uncover hidden emotions. It possesses yin-yang balance, meaning it contains opposing energies such as day and night, male and female. And that's basically what I'm doing in the heart activation massage technique. What I'm doing is I'm rebalancing the yin and the yang in your body, or the male and female aspects of us. A lot of time, if we've ever experienced anything, I'm going to be honest, a lot of things we don't process, we just filter out, right? But where does that go? Where does that unfiltered knowledge go? Right? This unfiltered emotion, because it's a teaching emotion. It's there to teach us something. It's there to teach us about an aspect of our body that needs assistance. Okay? When we learn to hear the wake up call and the cry from our body, it's easier to be able to say, okay, something's up. And then you put the teaching emotions into play. And then you're like, okay, I've been feeling this, and I've definitely been feeling this. So of course it's going to result in this, this, and this, right? We're cleansing all of that. That's what this massage is doing. The cupping is releasing the toxins out of your body. And they're plastic cups. I'm not using the fire cupping. I do have fire cups, but I prefer not to use that on anyone. My daughter has a furry, hairy back, and I accidentally burn her, and I just prefer not to do that. The other cups work just as great. In fact, I think they work a little better because I have control over how tight or how much pressure I put on them. Whereas the other ones, they just suck your gill, like. So you live and you learn. Okay, so the divinatory meaning. Claiming rather than denying your past. I own my past. I own everything that I did. Every single stinky thing that I did. Let's breathe that out. Ooh, oh, that stanky, stanky. Get rid of it. Stanky. Satisfaction through personal development. So let's read this over. claiming rather than denying your past, satisfaction through personal development, accepting a situation in its entirety, not just the good or easy parts. And that's what I tend to do. I tend to put little rose-colored glasses on and look at the good shit and forget about all the past, and all the lessons. It says understanding replaces judgment, striving towards authentic, being balanced. And here are some affirmations that I'm going to leave you guys with today. It says, I absorb positive vibrations. I absorb positive vibrations. Let's say that one more time, and we'll say each of these 3 times so that it resonates and sets with us. I absorb positive vibrations. Number 2, my hidden emotions are surfacing. Oh shit. My hidden emotions are surfacing. And they do. They seep up through the subconscious, through behaviors, self-sabotage, belittling beliefs, patterns, things like that. Accepting, striving towards authentic, balancing, live way up. My energies are balanced. Number 3, my energies are balanced. My energies are balanced. My energies are balanced. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last time. My energies are balanced. Okay, let's take a breath in. This one I want to repeat, and then we'll repeat it 3 more times. I harmoniously embrace opposing qualities. Breathe in. All that good. Breathe out. I harmoniously embrace opposing qualities. Last time. I harmoniously embrace opposing qualities. Okay, so let's just dive right into our Qigong. Qigong is an ancient Chinese modality. It is an Eastern modality, and that's where I study most of my medicine, holistic medicine. I'm a firm believer that we cannot put a Band-Aid over the root of the problem, or it will manifest in pus and fester, just like any other infected, inflamed wound will. Right? That's why doctors, nurses, practitioners, they're an amazing job for emergencies. You get in a car accident, chop off your toe, break your arm, accidentally burn yourself. Very great and much needed. But as far as the mental health side, we need to quit massaging and band-aiding things. We really need to be serious about the condition of the mental health of society and our loved ones. And that's where Qigong comes into play. And I like this modality because guess what? Almost everyone can do it. As long as you can lift your arms or lift it out like this, you can move your legs, you have full access to this practice. So let's just dive right in. What I'm going to do is we're going to basically clap and do each sequence 9 times. And the ideal is to take a deep breath in and a deep breath out, and we release the energy that's stored and that is no longer needed. And I want you to visualize this excess energy releasing through your body. All right? So any ish that you had from yesterday, let's get rid of it today. Let's just choose to say, I have my own free willpower. Release any things that no longer serve me from this time and space, all time and space, with love, with light, so it is. So let's do this with our hands, clapping 9 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Y'all don't realize there are so many beautiful acupressure points that stimulate your body and your hands. Feel the prickly and the tingling? That's called stagnation. If you get carpal tunnel, there are several, and I would do the rehab work. Do the rehab work. If you do the rehab work properly and you do it all the time and you continue to do the rehab work, because you're going to have to, it's going to be a lifelong, incorporated process. If you continue to make the movement with your hands or whatever, you're going to need to do some hand yoga or some hand stretches to really help with that. And this will help release some of the energies that you might be holding on to as well. Okay, so we're going to move to our elbow creases. Let's just do the elbow creases because I already did it. So let's go ahead and we're going to do this 9 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, I don't know if you guys feel it, but I feel it. It feels like prickles just going radiating out. And I've shown you guys in the past that I get a red line. That red line, this is the disease process. So you have an emotion and then you store the emotion. And then it starts with stagnation. Once the stagnation occurs and immobility happens, then comes crystallization. Crystallization is where it begins to become very painful to move. You start hearing crunching sounds and a lot of things occur. Then is the dis-ease. The dis-ease will start to dip in. So let's do the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then now we're going to move to our underarms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, if you're saying, well, what if I can't move my underarm that high? That's okay. We're going to do a modification on the other side. The modification, you just put your hand like this and you put your arm out and you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay? Just like that. Now let's breathe in and release anything that is not serving us. Okay, now we're going to release the energy out of our feet. I recommend, and it's about time for my pups to go out, so that's why they're going ham. And it's spring and they're going crazy over the squirrels in the back. So we're going to stomp our feet 18 times. That's 9 apiece. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And remember, I said during my Heart Shakti activations, or my Heart and Shakti activation massages, I do reflexologies where I massage and stimulate certain points on your feet. And yes, I understand what you're saying. You're like, feet, they're tools. They're tools. There are proper ways to get people prepped before you come into a session. And, I ain't going to be fucking with no dirty feet. So don't be worrying about that. I'll be making them clean their feet. But here's the deal. I cannot judge them by that because I know that our feet are how we ground, and that's how we, that's our stability. That's where we've been. That's where we've gone. That's where we're going. Okay. So I understand the value of it. So, and I just do a little bit. There's actually about 5 spots on your feet, and I literally just do the acupressure points. So, all right, breath work. So let's do some, we're going to do some window openers. And I don't know which way, if I'm going this way. There we go. Okay. So what I want you to do is I want you to put your arms up like this. And I want you to go ahead and grab your arms. And this is a heart opener. So what we're going to do, we're going to stimulate our heart gate. Our heart gate is basically, you can manifest your 3 lower chakras. I've done it. And it can skip the heart. As soon as it skips the heart and goes straight through the third eye and up and out, it's going to be a manifestation that collapses and that will not be able to see its way through. How do you know? Because I've been there. Okay. So opening your heart gate as you're manifesting so that you're allowing and accepting all the things that are coming and going. So here we go. And we're just going to be like, in through the nose, out through the mouth. In, out, 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 in. Hold it. Put your arms up. Hold. Sucking it. Keep sucking it. Hold until you can't hold up more. And crack the pain. Woo-wee. Ooh, there's so much energy that gets trapped in your upper, your upper Shakti center and your heart space. Oh my goodness. All right, guys, without much love and much light, it is time for your sister girl to handle her daily responsibilities, as I know you guys have a life. But before I go, I would like to send you guys off into your day with just one bit of advice. Be kind and gentle with your words. We know that sometimes our actions, when not in alignment with our words, can cut like a sword. It's time to honor those cuts, those wounds, and those beautiful teaching emotions that are screaming at us, that they deserve to be heard and they deserve to shine light. And if that means that we shine our light, we open the door for someone, we help someone with groceries, we tell a stranger, you are loved. Sometimes people just need to feel an authentic word. So just remind yourself before you speak today, is this from my higher self, or is this from my ego self? Is there a positive aspect that definitely outweighs the negative aspects? And can I rise to the occasion to bring that to the forefront? It's about being kind and generous and loving and extend a helping hand, because I think we forgot how to do that. We become so consumed in our own love affairs with our life, our family, our children. And we're so isolated from our communities outside of the ones that are there for not necessarily our highest purpose. So, much love, much light. Happy hump day.
The journey to healing starts with a single step. Are you ready to embrace your true self? Join us on April 27th at the Tranquility Salt Cave in Columbus, Ohio for the New Moon Inner Child Healing Sanctuary, led by Marcus Christolite from Sacred Light Healing and Wellness. This transformative event guides you through inner child wounding education, sacred journaling, and a powerful guided meditation for just $55 from 4 to 6 p.m. EST. As a bonus, immerse yourself in the tranquil environment of the Salt Cave with a 50% discount on a 1-hour halotherapy session, available for just $20 more from 6 to 7 p.m. EST. Spaces are limited, so don't miss this unique opportunity to reconnect with your authentic self and release emotional baggage. Book your spot now by scanning the QR code or visiting tranquilitysaltcave.com/events. If you have any questions, DM Christolite or call Tranquility at 614-859-3419. Your journey to healing starts here. Embrace the new you under the new moon.
A New Moon Inner Child Healing Sanctuary, taking place for the first time ever at Tranquility Salt Cave in Columbus, Ohio. Get your ticket today, as spaces are limited. Any questions, just reach